Okay, so this is question 8 from the 2018 paper 2, also from the biopsych section, and it is all about the fight or flight response. Okay, it's an application question, it's a 4-marker, and it's asking us to explain how the body responds during fight or flight and why this might be unhelpful in a driving test situation. Okay, so the whole question is this idea of fight or flight was really, really useful back in the day when our ancestors needed it to survive, but in modern day times with more modern day stressors, the fight or flight response might not necessarily always be particularly useful. Okay, so please avoid outlining the whole fight or flight response. We don't need it. Okay, so in terms of mark distribution, what I'm looking for here is 2 ways in which the body responds during fight or flight, and then 2 related ways explaining why those 2 responses might be unhelpful in a driving test. Okay, so let's have a look at a possible answer. So we're going to start off by saying that the fight or flight response triggers the release of adrenaline. Fine, I'm not going to award a mark just yet, but that's kind of a good start. And that release of adrenaline leads to physical changes such as increased heart rate, faster breathing, and more sweating. Okay, fine, that's great, we'll give a mark for that. And that increased heart rate and the faster breathing, etc., that prepares the body to either confront the threat or escape very, very quickly. Hence the name fight or flight. There are 2 things, I'm happy with that. So moving on to the application, in a driving test situation, sweaty hands might make it harder to grip the steering wheel, and an increased heart rate might cause distraction, which is going to negatively affect focus and control over the car that you're driving. Okay, great. There's another mark. And then we're going to finish off, and we're just going to say, additionally, the options to run away or to physically fight, which may have helped our ancestors to survive, are unhelpful because both running away or attacking the instructor would lead to failing the test. Okay, so there's my second bit of application. Okay, so my first bit of application was all about the sweating and the increased heart rate and the impact that that's going to have, and my second bit of application was all about the escaping the threat or confronting the threat. Okay, we've made a little bit of a reference there to the whole it helped our ancestors to survive. You didn't necessarily need that. I just wanted to do that because it was part of the STEM and it seemed like a nice thing to do to just refer back to it. Okay, but there are our 4 marks. I hope that's been useful. Thank you very much for watching.